Ghana for welcoming all of us here today. And I believe that continuing on, we will support the under 40. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Your Excellency, Mr. Kutut. And then when he was speaking, he turned and he said, we would like to thank Ghana. Well, this is Ghana. What I am wearing, I'm going to come in the middle of the stage. If you want to take photos, you can take photos to send to the designers here in Ghana. I'm about to mention my designer's name, but what I'm wearing is called Kente here in Ghana. That's what royalty wears. That's what heritage embodies, and that's what culture represents. So the ladies in the house, if you just want to pull out your phones, this dress was made for me by the wife of Mr. Richard Abe Jr. On social media, her handle is Sarah, the dressmaker. So go on Instagram, go on Facebook. The handle is Sarah, the dressmaker. Maybe before you leave the country, she can make a piece or two for you. So let me just come in the middle. DJ, mami nyumbi na mensa no mu se me ganeni. Mami Ghana nyom, na me fancheki 1 or 2.
Everything I do is nobody else concerned. She go come on, you go come on. I see that there's all around me, but I know I'm the light. Shake it, baby, shake it. Yeah. When the shake can buy
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had to do that quickly to get it out of the way. Thank you again, Sarah, the dressmaker. That's the wife of Mr. Richard Abe Jr. Please, one more time, a round of applause. Well, we're about to listen to the chairman of tonight's event. And in Africa, leadership is not only held in the office, it's also carried in lineage. Tonight, we are deeply privileged to be guided by a king whose reign reflects wisdom, cultural preservation, and progressive leadership. As the chairman of this distinguished occasion, he represents a heritage that continues to shape the identity of Accra and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding with the highest respect and honor? Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome the Noyano Manche, His Royal Highness Ni Kojo Ashifie Papanyira I. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for His Royal Highness. This is culture, this is heritage, this is who we are, this is the Garland, and that is our King coming with all the grace, ladies and gentlemen.
Ago Chebekenyeme. Ago Nimekaname. Ago Ochebawi. Inche Fongiam.
Your Excellencies, Nime, Name, please, you may be seated. Sorry. Your Excellencies, Nime, Name, our distinguished guests from across the continent, ladies and gentlemen, as we say in Accra, on behalf of His Royal Majesty, the King of Accra, and the Ghana Traditional Council, I say, Nyebaken to all of you. Nyebaken in our language means, you're all welcome to Accra. His Royal Majesty, the King, would have loved to be with you this evening. Unfortunately, the Royal Majesty had to attend to an emergency, which came at a very last hour. So he's not here with us, but he's very much here with us in spirit. Because he did not only ask me to represent him here, but he gave me a message for all of you, especially our brothers and sisters from across the continent. And I'm going to read this message on behalf of His Royal Majesty, the King of Accra. It is a great pleasure to stand before this august body today to be part of this special celebration on an equally very special day, a day of love. Let me take the opportunity to wish all of you a happy Valentine's Day. May we all find love, and may love always lead in whatever we do, and make the world a much, much better place for all of us. On behalf of the traditional leaders of this land, I warmly welcome all of you to Accra for the 5th edition of the Fortyunder 40 African Awards. We were deeply honored to receive the founder, Sir Richard Abbey, a very proud son of Ghana, and of course, a very proud son of this land that we all sit on today. Richard makes us feel very proud to be Ghana. And Richard and your team, congratulations to you and what you are doing and keep doing for Africa. I was also very happy to receive a number of you on Friday at the palace. And that moment symbolized respect for traditional authority, and it also reaffirms Ghana's cultural significance as host of this important continental event. Today we are here with some of Africa's most outstanding young leaders and entrepreneurs under the age of 40, who obviously are the future Dangotes, the future Adanugas, the future Sam Jonah, the future Ibrahim Mahama, the future Cyril Ramaphosa, the future Manu Chandria, the future Philip Indegwe, the future Benjilon, the future Strive Masiyiwe of Africa. All these great men of Africa were once under 40, just like yourselves. So it gladdens our heart that the continent has such a bright future in most of you here. And I'm very proud that I am an African. Unfortunately, I can't claim to be under 40, but when I look around, I'm so proud that the continent has a bright future. And way after the likes of Dangote and Adanuga has threaded this path, we still have people like Richard Abbey and all you young guys coming and taking over from where they will leave off. Congratulations once again to all of you. I am also very well informed that since the inception of the awards, you have recognized not less than 2,000 exceptional young Africans from over 20 different countries in Africa. And these are young leaders who are driving innovation, building sustainable enterprises, and contributing meaningfully to the development of our continent. It is a powerful network rooted in leadership, excellence, and impact. We are proud that this year's edition is delivered in partnership with key government institutions and reinforcing Ghana's role as a strategic hub for youth leadership and enterprise, tourism, and investment in Africa. To all nominees and delegates, you represent the promise and the progress of Africa. May this gathering strengthen collaboration across borders and inspire even greater achievements for our continent. Congratulations to all nominees, and may this award motivate you to do greater things and break more and more glass ceilings for the betterment of our continent. I wish you a successful evening. Long live Africa. Long live Ghana. Long live under 40. I thank you all, and once again, I say, Cha ni umanyaba.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness Noyano Manche Nikojo Ashifie Papanyura the First. Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness. Please, a round of applause for His Royal Highness as he takes his seat. And yes, thank you so much for being upstanding. This is what royalty looks like in Accra, Ghana. Okay. You may be seated, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly, we'll just move on to the next stage of the program this evening, which is the very, very important part. But let me also one more time acknowledge our sponsors here for this year's edition of 40 Under 40 Africa. PayAngel, your global financial technology company or platform providing secure, fast, and affordable online money transfer and payment solutions for Africa and the diaspora. Kanzo Republic, thank you very much. JP Trustees, IB's Hotel, and our partners, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, and the Diaspora Affairs Office here in Ghana. But by way of a reminder, let's play the videos so our guests can also take a listen. Your Excellencies, Nime Kaname, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're very happy with all that you saw. One more time, a round of applause for all the achievers in the house. And again, tonight is for the founders who saw gaps and built bridges. Leaders who saw limitations and created solutions. Visionaries who refused to wait for permission. One more time, Africa. Please, let's give it up for our young ones who are achieving a lot. They are under 40, but are achieving a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause for our sponsors again. Oh, let's do it for our sponsors. Without them, we will not be here tonight. Kanzo Republic, thank you very much. Pay Angel, we are grateful to you as well. Ibis Hotel, TSG, our transport partners, thank you very much. And to the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, and the Office of Diaspora Affairs, thank you very much for coming aboard this edition of 40 Under 40 Africa. I announced moments ago that we are about to get into the awards proper. But before we get into it, our CEO has an explainer. Richard, please come up and give us the explainer.
Hello. So there's something that I want to say before we begin. Kenya, are you here? Is Kenya here? Ghana is also here. So usually we've done this for 5 years, and it's not, most of the awards that I've seen would have given you a dummy, and you take a picture, and then afterwards they would have sent it to you. Now, Ben, am I off, please? So that's a quick one, please.